We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
When you
Good morning, Riverton. It is a special presentation here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today Media of Saturday morning breakfast basketball. Tip-off scheduled at 8 o'clock. It is the last day of the Flaming Gorge Classic down here in Rock Springs and Green River. We're coming to you live from, as you can probably see on the camera, a very empty Rock Springs High School. In fact, they just got it opened up about 20 minutes ago or so for us. We are the first game of the day, and then we'll take a break and be back at 2:40. As always, it is Kevin Shields on the call along with cameraman Connor. It's earlier than 9:30 for those of y'all listening last night, so I don't think Connor's going to talk a lot. But Connor, say hi to the people.
Hi.
Yes, he's tired. We had a late one last night as we stayed with you and brought you the three-point shootout. Semifinalists were both Paisley Jackson for the Riverton girls and Parker Paxson for the Riverton boys. Parker Paxson, then in the semis, tied for second, had to go to a shootout to break that tie, won that shootout, then advanced to the finals against an entry from Star Valley, tied him, Parker had to hit his very last shot to tie it, and they went to a best-of-5 rotating, and Parker won. So Parker is the Flaming Gorge three-point shootout champion. Riverton, of course, is 2-0 down here at the Flaming Gorge. That brings their record to 4-2 overall. They will be facing an opponent they're familiar with as they faced them in the consolation game at state last year today in the Thunder Basin Bolts. Thunder Basin, not quite what they were 2 and 3 years ago, but still a very good team and a threat to anybody, just not the dominant power that they were back in 21. Through most of the regular season. So you're listening to Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We're going to be right back with the Ranger keys to the game as we don't have too long until tip-off. We'll be right back on KTAK.
You know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
And welcome back to KTAK 93.9 and Wire Today Media's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We are at the Flaming Gorge in the final day this beautiful Saturday morning, 8 a.m. tip-off. So we're getting close. Keys to the game are going to be very simple. Both teams have faced multiple opponents so far in this tournament. So for both teams, really the key is, as Coach Shee said in the Click It or Ticket postgame show last night, which is who views as we have to play at 8 a.m. versus who sees it as we get to play at 8 a.m. Who is going to see it as an exciting time to be able to play some basketball, play with your teammates, and power through what will be some sluggishness. Because all the teams were at the three-point shootout and the slam dunk contest last night, rooting on their favorites, obviously their teammates and whatnot. So it was a pretty late night. We were staying in Rock Springs. The games yesterday and the three-point and slam dunk were in Green River. So we got back about 10:30-ish or so, but we'd ate before that, knowing young teenagers and whatnot. I know my son here had to get a little something to eat. They had to get something to eat, then get kind of settled, then get rest, and then wake up pretty early, get some food in them, some protein most likely, and some carbs in them to be ready to go here in about 6.5 minutes. So it's really going to be a matter of who powers through this. Of course, as I said earlier, Riverton with a chance to go 3-0 in this classic down here. So really that's the key to the game, and continue to possibly improve on free throws, some other things. They would love to actually do what they've done the past two nights, which were our Ranger keys to the game, which were get out early and get up big, and be able to go into the bench and, not worry about fatigue. But with this the last game before January 4th, I don't think fatigue is as big of an issue since they've been able to go deep into their bench the past two nights. So Riverton might have an edge there. We will see. So we want to thank the Ranger for keys to the game. We're going to jump right to the Ranger scoreboard, though, and take a look at what has happened so far in this tournament or other classics outside of Riverton. So on Thursday night, the Wyoming Indian boys, number one in the state in their division, lost to number 3 Tongue River 60-54. On Friday, they followed that up at losing to number 2 Wright 81-69. On Friday, number 4 Bighorn defeated Wind River 48-35. Lander defeated Pine Bluff. Shoshone defeated HEM 49-29. That all in boys action. In girls action on Thursday, the number 1 Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs fell to number 2 Tongue River 49-41. Shoshone girls did defeat the Lady Blue defeated HEM 45-20. On Friday, Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs defeated Wright 48-43 in overtime. Wind River defeated Bighorn 51-38, and number 5 3A Lander defeated Pine Bluffs 38-36. Reminder that if you're interested in listening to or watching the Chiefs and Lady Chiefs today, they're going to be starting here about the same time we are. They'll be over on KWYW 99.1 and, of course, on our YouTube page as well. Cody and Baylor Beers will be bringing you that game. So we've got basketball galore today. The Chiefs are playing. The Lady Chiefs of Wyoming Indian are playing a couple games today. Both the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines, there's 2 games with them today. By the way, the Lady Wolverines game will be on KTAK and Wire Today Media at 2:40. We'll start the pregame probably about 2:20-ish, depending on how this tournament, this classic's been ran. I keep wanting to say tournament. It's not really a tournament, but I'll tell you what, one of the best run classics in the state outside of, we're biased, outside the Stranigan. This thing has ran on time. In fact, it ran a little bit early, which is extremely rare for these things because you have one game go to overtime and now you're off for the rest of the day. But they built in enough time and things of that nature where we have been spot on all day, every day. It's been quite impressive. So we'll be at 2:40. Hopefully that continues. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. And we'll be here, and then we'll be headed over South Pass to head home, hopefully with 2 victories today. In addition, Lander is in a doubleheader. They're playing early this morning, both the Tigers and the Lady Tigers of Lander Valley. We're with the boys, as the boys are in the Lander Classic in Lander. The girls are in Douglas. So you will have a doubleheader of sorts. Some time between, obviously, but the Lander Valley Tigers playing twice today. Ernie Over and Alan Mullins will be on the call with that on 93.1 KFCW. And I do believe we have Thermopolis later today as well. Thermopolis will be on 101.7 KD&O. So they're actually just kind of regular season games, not in a classic or anything of that nature. So it's jam-packed weekend of basketball. It's good, too, because if you want to get your high school basketball fill here in Fremont County and Hot Springs County, you've got a limited amount of time. Lady Chiefs and Chiefs will be playing some games, a couple of games, I do believe, in between now and January. But Lander Valley and Riverton basically off until outside of practice until early January. In fact, the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines will not play again until January 4th when they're in the Taco John's tournament or classic in Cheyenne. That, of course, is always a interesting time of year to get down there. There's been times where we had to go down early Friday morning, following the team down at 4 a.m. to play at 9 a.m. because Thursday we got enough snow that the roads were no unnecessary travel and buses couldn't take them. So we're going to roll right into the Sutherland. We're actually not going to roll into the Sutherland starting lineups except for Riverton. And the only reason for that is they do not do announcements as far as the starters. So we kind of ran out of time here on a shortened pregame show. So for your Riverton Wolverines, it'll be Sheets, number 2, number 4, Monroe. It'll be number 5, Brody Dale, number 12, Parker Paxson, and number 24, Hunter Houck. We'll be right back with the tip-off here on KTAK.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
All right, welcome back here to KTAK and WYO Today. It is time for tip-off. We are going to have some of the Thunder Basin bolts line up. We don't have it all because, again, the roster, much like last night, the roster we've been given is missing some folks. But I do see that we got Clausen out there, Wagner, New, and then number 10 and number 20 we don't have. Tip-off is going to go to Thunder Basin. Riverton today in their red with black accents. They're kind of Stanford Cardinal kind of red, or South Carolina Gamecock, really almost maroonish. Thunder Basin wins the tip-off, and they will start swinging around. New with it over to Clausen. Clausen back over to Wagner. Wagner looking to drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out to number 10, who drives into the elbow, spins, turns, takes a step, puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Riverton. Bringing up is going to be Dale. He gets it to Paxson. Paxson on the elbow. Back out to Dale for an open three. No good by Brody. And rebound is by Thunder Basin. No score here. 7:11 to play in the first quarter. Swinging around is Thunder Basin. They're going around three-point line, back and forth. Winds up with number 10 on the far side. Thunder Basin going left to right. Riverton going right to left on your radio dial. New with it. Dribbles to his left, then comes back to his right. Shoots a three, no good. Rebound, though, is by number 24. That'd be Clausen of Thunder Basin. He drives in the elbow, spins, puts it up over Monroe, no good. Rebound comes away to Paxson. Paxson looking to push the action, goes up, shoots a three, no good by Parker from the near side wing, and rebound by Thunder Basin. So far, the shooting showing that it's early. Everybody combined 0 for 5. Monroe able to tip it away from Clausen, who is just kind of lazily dribbling up at the top of the key. He gets it back, swings it out to number 10. Number 10 over to New. Number 4 drives in. Wagner, he kicks it back out. Now it's back over to New on the near side. He dribbles in, pops back for a fadeaway at the at the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Riverton. Dale looking to push it on the left wing now. Over to Paxson, slightly to the right at top of the key. He swings it to Howell, slightly left to the top key, down to Monroe on the baseline, three-point near side. He spins, pulls in, puts it up. He's partially blocked and no good. So shooting becoming an issue. Thunder Basin now looking to drive, puts it up, no good by number 10. And shooting is not being friendly here with 5:28 to go in the first. Thunder Basin 0 for 5, Riverton 0 for 3. Dale to the top of the key to Monroe. Monroe turns, dribbles in, then picks up his dribble, back over to Dale. Dale driving into the free throw line, then backs it out to the right wing, now dribbling over to the left wing. Looking inside for Monroe, he goes inside to Monroe. Monroe turns, puts it up and good. First points of the game scored by Drevin Monroe, and Riverton leads 2-0 as we're just slightly over 3 minutes into the ball game. Bringing it up is Clausen. He gets over to New. New brings it top of the key. He's going to hit number 20, who drives in, puts it up. Dale gets part of the block, but also gets part of the rest and will be called for the foul. Now, with so few people here, you can hear everything. So we're going to try not be too loud. Of course, those who know us know that's no guarantee. Number 20 is going to go to the line to shoot 2 after the foul on Dale. Team first, his first. First one's up and good. has the ball back from the officials. Not a bad little crowd for this early in the morning for basketball. Second one up. Obviously, that's why a lot of the parents came, and it's now 2-2. Tied up at 4:40. Paxson brings it over, gets it to Sheets on the right baseline, three-point area. He looks to drive in, and he's going to lose control of his dribble, and that's the first turnover of the game. Looking to break is New of Thunder Basin. Gets deflected over to Clausen. Clausen puts up a jumper, no good. And Paxson comes away with a rebound. He's coming down the near side, looking to drive. He drives all the way in, puts it up, no good, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is against number 4. That'd be Wagner. That's his first, team first for the Bolts. Paxson going to the line. First one on its way, good. As we said yesterday, he's our Papa Murphy's player of the game, and we talked to him about Parker Paxson's free throws were back. He hit all but one yesterday. He was about 9 of 10 or 10 of 11. I'll look back, and as soon as I say that, he misses that one. So it's 3-2 in favor of Riverton with 4:10 to go in the first. Bringing up is New. He's at the top of the key, goes to his left to Wagner. Wagner looking to drive in, does so, stops and pops from 10. Misses everything but the very top of the backboard. Horrible miss. Monroe brought it up, hands it to Paxson. Paxson will drive, puts it up, and guess who's going to the line again? Misses from the field, but will go to the line. Foul this time is against number 0, I do believe is what I'm seeing. Yep, that is New. That's his first, team second for the Bolts. Paxson, 1 of 2, now 2 of 3. 4-2 in favor of Riverton, 3:53 to go in the first quarter. Paxson has another shot coming, and we've seen Eli Lucas check in for Monroe. Second one on its way, and good by Parker. 5-2 in favor of Riverton. Bringing up is New. Goes to the top of the key to Clausen. Clausen back to New. New looking to drive in, drives the free throw line, gets cut off, out to Wagner, now over to 20 on the baseline. He brings it up top, gets to New for a look at 3 from the left wing, and it's no good. Rebound tipped by Houck and goes to Riverton. Lucas quickly with it in the front court, spins. Gets cut off, though, and he has to get it out to Dale. Dale comes up to the top of the key, goes to Blake Gantenbein, who's now checked in. Gantenbein looking to drive down from the elbow, has to kick it out to Lucas. Lucas looking to drive in, and they're going to get Gantenbein for a moving screen. That's his first, team second. So let's see who just checked in. Number 10. No, number 10's been in. 3-20, 24-0. Just missed number 4. Oh, Wagner just came out for Sorensen. Now in the front court, Bolts. Nobody really pressing this early in the game. New gets over to 20. 21 of the names we don't have. Gets it back to New. New looking inside. There's nothing there. Has to swing it to Clausen. Clausen left to the top of the key. Gets it up top to number 10. Now back over to Sorensen. Sorensen on the left wing looking to drive in, gets cut off by Gantenbein. They're just swinging around the three-point line right now. Clausen now looking to drive. Nice pump fake to get over Lucas, and it's good by Clausen. First field goal of the day for the Bolts. Parker quickly is going to bring it up to the elbow. Fires, good. So no rest there, no hesitation by Paxson. Gives Riverton a 7-4 lead with 2:18. Going inside is Thunder Basin, and we've got a whistle inside. It'll be a foul on the floor. It is against Eli Lucas. That will be his first. Team third of the quarter, comes with 2:16 to play in the quarter. Be inbounded to the right of their own basket by New of the Bolts. New looking inside, has to go deep to Sorensen. He's guarded by Dale. He's at the half-court line, brings it up. Now looking to drive, gets it number 10. Now over to Clausen. Clausen up top, gets number 10 on the right wing, back up top to Clausen. Now swinging over to Sorensen on the left wing. Sorensen looking to drive. Does so, gets it New, switches with him, out to Sorensen for 3, good. That was a nice little give and go type play. And it's 7-7 with 1:45. And we've got a timeout by Coach Sheets. I'm going to guess. Let's see what it's going to be here. It's a 30-second timeout by Coach Sheets. Comes with 1:44 to go in the first. We'll take it with them and be right back here. It's all tied up at 7 on KTAK.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
And welcome back to WYO Today in KTAK. It is 7-7 here. Sheets took a 30-second timeout, got Hauk back in and Monroe, Sheets, Paxson, and Dale. So your starters out there, they inbound and now swinging around three-point line. Hauk has it to the right of the top of the key. He's kind of stuck at this point. Gets over to Dale now. Dale brings it to the right side. Now going towards free throw line, back out to Parker on the left wing. Parker guarded tightly by Wagner. Out to Dale for three. No good. Rebound is by Hauk. He gets it to Dale, but it's going to go on the line there. Dale dribbled it on the line, and it will go the baseline, and it will go over on the second turnover of the day to Thunder Basin. Bringing it over now is Wagner, who's back in. Gets up to Clausen. To New, back underneath the Clausen, rejected by Drevin Monroe. Quickly on the break, they get it to Sheets, and Sheets is going to throw it away. He got up in the air, didn't know what he wanted to do. Clausen coming all the way back, is going to put it up over Hauk. No good, and I think they're going to get him over Paxton. Then they're going to get number 20 going over the top of Paxton. They do. Good box out there by Parker. Be third team foul, be number 20's first. Clausen now 1 for 5 on the day after the block by Monroe. Dale brings it up on the left, on the near side, over to Sheets on the right side, back up top to Monroe. Monroe looking to break down Clausen, goes in, it's going to stop from 17 feet, no good. Rebound by Thunder Basin. Still tied at 7, under 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Swinging over to Wagner, back up top to Clausen. Clausen going to go to New on the near side. 13 seconds left in the quarter. New bringing it up, guarded by Sheets. Tried the pick and roll, Clausen didn't work. Back up top to New with 5 seconds. Trying it again. This time he's going to lose control of it, and they're going to turn the ball over for a first time as he was trying to get a pass to Wagner with 2.4 seconds left. Wagner's going to put on a little bit of token pressure simply just to make sure that Parker can't get a shot off. He gets it off and misses, hitting the backboard from about 80-some-odd feet. So, after one period of play, it is 7-7, all tied up. Not pretty, but kind of what we expected with the early tip-off after the late tip-off. We'll be right back on KTAK and WYO Today.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back here at second quarter time. Riverton Wolverines and the Thunder Basin Bolts tied at 7. Riverton will start the quarter with the ball. Going right to left, Paxson to Dale. Dale trying to drive baseline, puts up an 8-footer, good. That's his first point of the day. or first points, I should say. And it gives Riverton the lead back 9-7. Basin in the half court, gets it out to Clausen. Clausen for a long three, no good. Rebound by Riverton. Dale trying to push the action, looking to drive. He goes baseline. Now he's stuck, and he's going to turn the ball over as he went all the way baseline, then turned around. There was nowhere to go with it, and he threw it right to New. New inside of Clausen. Clausen outside to 10. 10 drives in, tries a little 8-foot runner. It's good. His first points of the game, and it will tie things back up. Bolts and Riverton tied at 9. Dale bringing it over on the near side, over to Sheets on the far side. To Drevin Monroe at the top of the key, hands it back to Sheets. Sheets looks to drives, gets it to Hauk, who goes baseline, out to Parker at the three-point line, back underneath to Hauk. Hauk trying to spin, turns, puts it up, no good, too hard. And away comes Thunder Basin with the ball with 6:49 to play in the first half. New with it to Clausen at the top of the key, just inside three-point arc. He looks to turn, guarded by Monroe. He stops at one of the blocks, puts it up, no good by Clausen. Rebound, he gets it himself and gets it out to New. New looking to drive on Sheets, turns, spins, gets it out to number 10, who pump fakes, now drives. Has to kick it out to Wagner. Wagner for three, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it will be off the Bolts, so it will go over to Riverton. Got a couple of substitutions here. Eli Lucas coming back in the game, and he'll join the starters. Let's see here, who would we get for, we got number 3 and number 50. 50 is Partlow, and number 3 is Sorensen for Thunder Basin. Parker going to drive in very quickly, coming down the court, puts it up, and good. So Parker gives Riverton the lead yet again, 11-9. Quickly into the front court, Sorensen with it. Now he's going to kick it out to New on the left wing. New to Sorensen on the right wing, goes all the way to the baseline to Clausen. Clausen looking to drive, and it kind of parted for him. Puts it up, no good, but he will be fouled. Help defense a little bit slow getting over there. Foul is going to go against number 2. That will be Ty Sheet, excuse me. That will be his first, team first of the second quarter. Clausen will go to the line shooting 2. He has not shot a free throw today. He has 2 points. First one on the way and good. Thunder Basin now is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Second one going to come with 5:47 to play in the first half. It's on its way. It's good. And we're back tied again at 11-11. Inbound is the Sheets. Sheets is going to bring it over just to the far side of the Rock Springs Tiger Paw. Ty drives, and he's going to get called for double dribble. And that's his second turnover of the day. 5:35 to play in the half. Thunder Basin will be looking for the lead. Bringing it over is New on the near side to Clausen up top, over to Sorensen to the left of the top of the key. Back to New on the right of the top of the key. And we're going to get an offensive foul in the paint. Let's see who it's going to go against. It's going against number 50, Partlow. That'll be his first, team first of the second quarter. Aiden Kelly is now checked in for the Wolverines. He's in with Lucas, Monroe, Paxson, and Sheets. Paxson now with it top of the key, tries to drive in, gets rebuffed. He goes in, puts it up, and he's blocked, and it's going to go off of him last, they're going to say. He dribbled into the land of trees, really, for him. There, 3 Bolts were there to send him packing the other way. Still tied up at 11, 5:10 to go in the first half. New gets it over on a pass from Clausen to Sorensen. Sorensen top of the key over to Clausen. And now they're kind of starting weaving back and forth over to New. New to the free throw line, kicks out to Clausen. Clausen thought about a 3, now drives down, and they're going to get a hand check, it looks like, on Drevin Monroe. That'll be his first, team second of the second quarter. So it would be inbounded to the right of their own basket by New. Gets into Clausen on the low block. Clausen stopped, has to put up a little hook. It's good. He now has 6 on the day, and the Bolts have a lead 13-11. Sheets brings it over the timeline, uses a screen by Monroe, stops from 15 feet, no good. That's his first shot attempt of the day. Bolts come away with it. Clausen looking to drive, kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner drives into the paint, puts it up, good. So quickly out to a 4-point lead, 15-11, and they're going to steal the inbound pass. 6th turnover day against Riverton. They feed Clausen. He drives in, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. Foul is going to go against Eli Lucas. That's his second, team third of the second quarter. Will send Clausen the line, where the entire Thunder Basin Bolts have been perfect for 4 today. 4:13 to go. Clausen's free throw on the way, up and good. Checking out is Lucas. Coming back in is Hunter Houck. Clausen going to shoot his 4th free throw of the day. It's on the way, and it is perfect, as is he from the line. He now has 8 points on the day, and it is 17-11 in favor of Thunder Basin with 4:08 to play in the half. Dale with it now on the right side as he brought it over the timeline. Comes back over the top, over to Hunter Houck, slightly right of the top of the key. Over to Sheets at the top of the key. Sheets looks inside, gets it to Monroe. Monroe drives into the paint, spins, kicks it out to Sheets. Sheets for 3, in and out, no good. Away comes Thunder Basin, 6-point lead and the ball. Clausen with it, hands it to New. New cut off by Sheets as he tried to drive down the middle. Now he'll try again, kicks it out to Sorensen. Sorensen over to Wagner on the far right. Wagner to Clausen up top. He had an open 3, he didn't take it. He dribbles into the free throw line, misses, and then we'll go over the back of Drevin Monroe, and they are going to get him. Clausen with his first, team second of the quarter. Seeing if anybody checked in for Riverton. Nope, still the starters. 3:24 left in the half, and it's 17-11, 8-0 run in favor of the Bolts. Paxson brings up on the right side, lets a 3 go, misses it all. Sheets with the rebound, got it to Monroe. He lost control of it. Houck picked it up, gets it to Monroe for 3, no good. And it's going to, let's see what the call was there. They're going to call a foul on the rebound attempt against Ty Sheets. It's his second, team 4th of the quarter. So 3:07 to go, and the Bolts will once again look to extend their lead and take it to a 10-0 or 11-0 run. Clausen brings it over. It's gotten out to Wagner. Wagner over to New. New back up to Wagner, over to Clausen, over to Sorensen on the far corner. Back up top to New. He's to the left of the top of the key, gets a screen from 20 and then loses control of his dribble, and it's picked up by Houck, who gets it to Paxson. That's turnover number 2 for Thunder Basin. Paxson with it, looks to drive. He's cut off. He's still looking to drive, kicks out to Monroe. Monroe going baseline, spins, puts it up and good. A little bit of a flop there by Basin trying to draw the charge, and the referee wisely didn't call it. 17-13, and we've got a foul quickly on a press on, who's it against? It's against white number 20. Steele, evidently I'd looked down to mark it in the book, and it's team 3rd, but Ty Sheets going to the line, so it was a shooting foul. Sheets looking for his first point of the day. First one up, kind of rolls around the side and then falls in and good. So nice little turnaround there. Riverton now only down 17-14. Coming in is a Malachi Smith for the first time today for Riverton. He'll spell Hunter Houck. Sheets takes a couple dribbles, his second one on the way, and good. He now has 2 on the day, and it's a 2-point game in the span of about 3 seconds. Clausen brings over the timeline, hands it to New for the Bolts, over to Wagner. Wagner from the corner dribbles the free throw line, kicks out. They swing it nicely. Clausen with it now, drives in to the elbow, puts it up, no good. He's taking a lot of shots this quarter. I'm running out of room. Rebound by Riverton as we're at 2:04, 2:03 to play. Malachi Smith gets it from Sheets. Malachi Smith going to shoot a three, misses everything. Bolts come away with it. Clausen looking to drive in the paint. They give him about the first 10 feet. He gets his own rebound, puts it up and good. After the miss from about 10, followed it up and got the board and put it back. 19-15. Bolts with the lead. Dale gets over to Sheets. Sheets cut off, gets it to Paxson. Paxson, a little floater is good. Paxson now with 9. Again, back to a 2-point game, 19-17 in favor of Thunder Basin. New brings it up over the timeline, goes to his right, gets it to Wagner, now back up top to Clausen. Clausen, a screen from number 20. Looks for the pick and roll. It's not there. Finally, it materializes. He kicks it back out to Wagner, though. He drives baseline, and Lucas gets him with the hip. I think Lucas was trying to set up for the charge, but just hip checked him instead. Monroe and Houck will come in now for Smith and Lucas. That's Lucas's third, and it will be the team fifth. So two shots every foul the rest minute and 12 in the half. It will send Wagner to the line. He has 2 points on the day from the field. First free throw on the way is up and good. Thunder Basin so far today is perfect from the free throw line. A perfect now 7 for 7. Second one on its way. They continue to be perfect. They are 8 for 8, and it's 21-17, minute 10 to go in the half. Dale bringing it over on the far side, goes to the top of the key, swings it over to the wing to Sheets. Sheets inside to Houck. Houck has to back up, and we've got a whistle. Blood or an injury or something. So Gantenbein going to come in for Monroe. The official tapped his head. It was his timeout. Gantenbein comes in, so 59.4 seconds left. Looks like Monroe is stretching out that left knee or left leg. Trainer going to take a look at it. Dale gets the inbound to Gantenbein, swings over to the right side to Sheets. And someone just yelled out, "You've got to call that." They get to Houck for 3. No good. Not the wisest shot. He airballed it short. 40 seconds left. And Thunder Basin will look to extend their lead going into halftime. Clausen to 10. And we've got a technical, I think, on Coach Sheets. 0 checking in for 4. Or did we have another injury? Or maybe a warning or something. I don't know what just happened. He whistled, pointed at Coach Bo Sheets, but no free throws, so no technical, maybe just a warning. Coach Sheets was giving him a bit of an earful, so they get it in. Clausen now with it up top. Clausen going to hand to Sorensen. Sorensen over to New, 21 seconds. New with it over to Clausen. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Back over to New. New looking to drive in. Kicks out to number 10. Fakes a 3. Then gets it to Clausen up top. 9 seconds left. New will get it and bring it all the way out. Now he'll drive all the way in. Put it up off the glass and good. Parker going to have to unleash a 3/4 court shot just like he did earlier, and it's no good. So we'll go to half with it being 23-17 in favor of the Thunder Basin Bolts. We'll be right back with the KTAK halftime show here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports. And welcome to the KTAK halftime show. They have got the score wrong on the scoreboard. I'm almost completely sure of it. Checked with some other folks in the stands. They agree. They've got it at 21-19. That is not the case. I saw the score go up. Last shot they gave to, it seems Riverton. But we'll see if they correct that at half, if the officials get with them. or something of that nature. So we're going to give the points based on what we have at 23-19. And for Thunder Basin, the leading scorer is Clausen. He's got 10. He is the only double-figure scorer for anybody today so far. Wagner with 4, Sorensen with 3, and then New, number 10 and number 20, all with 2. On the flip side, for Riverton, Parker Paxson does have 9. Drevin Monroe has 4, and then Sheets and Dale both have 2. As you would expect, this early in the morning, playing this early, especially after a quick turnaround, quite the ugly shooting performance by both teams. Thunder Basin is 7 of 26 for 27% from the field. Riverton 6 of 24 for 25%. Now, the flip side is on the free throw line. Riverton is shooting 83% or 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And Thunder Basin is perfect, 8 for 8. So that's your stats. We're going to get here with the score here real quick and see if we can get the right score, see if we can figure out if I'm off or not. We'll be right back with the third quarter here on KTAK.
Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck?
And welcome back. Sorry, slow on the move there. We're slow today, too, this early. It is going to be Thunder Basin ball. They'll be going left to right to start the third quarter. And I'm going to try and sit down for the first time this weekend and call a little bit. We do have the scoreboard right. They'd taken 2 points away from Clausen and given them to Houck. Houck is 0 for 2. So sorry, Coach Sheets and Riverton had to be honest when they came up and they actually checked with us. They were checking with everybody who had a scorebook, evidently. And I guess we agreed with the majority. New has it, gets it to Clausen, gets it back out to New on the left side, and he's going to get called for a travel. That'll be their third turnover of the day and comes timely with 7:44 in the third. Riverton looking to come back. Of course, the starters in Sheets, Monroe, Dale, Paxton, and Houck. And immediately Riverton throws away looking for Parker. That's their 7th turnover of the day. That's a stat I didn't go over at halftime. Turnovers have favored Thunder Basin as in the first half it was 6-2. So we got New, Clausen in. Number 10 is in. We did get a name for him, but she said the spelling was it was just the handwriting was bad enough that we're not going to go with it. She said she didn't know if she had it even close. They get out to Clausen. He's going to shoot a long three. No good. Not really his game so far today, but he took it anyway. Dale comes away with the rebound, gets it Sheets for 3. He leaves it short. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Riverton. So still 23-17. Gets it to Clausen on the inbounds. Clausen comes up, hands it to New. New over to 10. 10 dribbles up towards top of the key, goes to Clausen, now over to Wagner. Wagner looking to drive in on the free throw line, kicks it back out. New now has it on the far near side, or the far left, the near side. Can't be far and near. Gets it to Clausen. Clausen drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Riverton. So the horrible shooting continues. Paxton brings up, gets it to Dale. He tries to go baseline. He's turned away by 10 and comes all the way back up, dribbling to the top of the key. He now picks up his dribble, gets it to Monroe. Monroe from the right wing was looking to go inside, gets it stolen by New. New will look to drive, and nicely done by Brody Dale to get in there and disrupt it. He misses the layup. Sheets going to try and bring it all the way back to the other end. Does so, and good. Cuts it to a 4-point game and has his first field goal of the day. 4 points stolen away by Sheets in the half court. He takes it up, puts the layup up, and good. Nicely done by Ty Sheets, 23-21 there as he got the quick steal, just like he did last time when he got his free throws after a made bucket. New's going to come in. Sheets is going to get called for it. He smiles. He did duck in his shoulder a little bit, Zero did, but they would say Sheets was slow getting to the area. Unfortunately, that's his third. Be first of the quarter. So we'll see Blake Gantenbein checking in. He's going to come in and get Sheets, who has 6 points now on the day, 2 quick ones to pull Riverton within 2. Inbounding underneath their own basket will go into 20. He looks to back down, has to kick it back out to 10. Up top to Wagner, swings all the way over to Clausen, now to New. New all the way they swing it all the way around to Wagner on the far side corner. He dribbles in, has to kick out, gets it to 10. Now to Clausen at the elbow, out to New on the near side. New drives in and then throws it away. He was looking for Clausen underneath. Sorensen will now check in for New. 4th under Basin, and Riverton on 4-0 run so far to start the second half, has a chance to tie it up here with 5:18 to play and counting in the third quarter. Dale brings over the timeline to Monroe on the right wing. Monroe looking to drives into the paint, spins, backs in, has to kick it back out to Dale, top of the key though. Dale with it, looking to drive, does so, puts it up, and one! Brody Dale with his 4th point of the game. Nice little scoop, and he ties it up and has a chance to give Riverton a lead here. He will go to the line to shoot one. Foul is against number 10. That's his first, team first of the 3rd quarter. Riverton looking to reclaim the lead with 5:02. Dale puts the free throw up and good. 24-23, Riverton, 5:01 and counting to play in the 3rd. Thunder Basin brings up, they go into the corner to Wagner. Wagner's going to dribble it all the way up the top of the key, swings it 10 on the left wing. Now down to Sorensen. Sorensen almost loses control of it after Dale got his hand in there, but he able to get it back. Clausen has it, goes to the far left wing to Wagner for 3, hits the side of the backboard, no good. Riverton with the rebound. Dale will bring it up on the far side. Dale looking to drive in, stops at the free throw line, puts it up and good. Brody Dale on a little bit of a run, 5 points in a row for him. And Riverton starts the quarter on a 9-0 run. 4:28 to go. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Let's see how long it is. Don't know. It's a 30-second. Comes with 4:28 to play in the 3rd. This one is by Coach Williams and Thunder Basin. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KTAK.
It needs repairs. You need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to KTAK and Wire Today's coverage of Riverton basketball here at the Flaming Gorge. Last game for the boys. Tip-off was at 8. Riverton leads 26-23. Was down 23-17 at half. And in the first 3 minutes and 32 seconds have gone on a 9-0 run to start the second half. So the Thunder Basin called timeout there. Brody Dale with 5 already, and Ty Sheets with 4 in the half. They get to Clausen. Clausen looking to drive in. Drives to the elbow. Gets it back out to Sorensen. Riverton in a zone now with Gantenbein, Houck, Paxton, Monroe, and Dale. Swinging around the top, it going to wind up with Clausen on the far wing. He's looking to drive in, picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Back out to New for 3. No good. Rebound by 20, though. And he will get it back out to New, over to Clausen, and we're going to get a hold against somebody for Riverton. Gantenbein or Dale's my guess. It is against Gantenbein. That's his team's second of the quarter. Inbounding to the left of his own basket, underneath his own basket, will be New. They swing around 20, gets all the way over to Wagner. Wagner to Clausen. Clausen over to New on the right wing. He lets drive out to Clausen. Clausen's going to shoot a 3. It's good. So breaks that 9-0 run and immediately ties it back up at 26 apiece. Dale with it now. Has to pick up his dribble, gets to Monroe, top of the key. Monroe spins, goes to the free throw line, hands it to Gantenbein. Gantenbein at the elbow, trying to push it all the way in, gets it to Houck. Houck puts up no good, but he's fouled. Foul is going to go against number 20. That's his 3rd, team 2nd of the quarter. Looks like number 50, Partlow, is going to come in, potentially for him. Houck with the first free throw, up and too hard, no good. .321 to play in the 3rd, tied up at 26. Houck shooting the second, trying to give Riverton the lead back. It's on its way. It's left well short, no good. Rebound falls to Partlow of Thunder Basin. Going to get it New, who brings over the timeline. He's going to look to drive. He kicks out to Sorensen for 3. Good. So now a 6-0 run to regain a lead by 3 by the Bolts. 29-26. Dale brings up over the timeline to the top of the key. Now to Monroe. Monroe looking to drive. Spins at the elbow. Puts up a little fadeaway. Good. Pulls Riverton back within 1, 29-28, 2:48 to play in the 3rd. New brings it up on the left side, near side, swings it to Clausen. Clausen goes up with it, good. 31-28. Dale brings it over the timeline. Gets a screen from Monroe at the top of the key, stays there, now looking to drive. Dale going across the top of the key, gets it to Paxson. Paxson from the left wing, looking to drive, stops out to Dale. Dale open for three. No good, Dale. And it's going to go out, but stay with Riverton. Dale will look to inbound to the left of his own basket, looking for Paxson. Gets into Hauk, who's just wide open and misses the layup. He missed from point-blank range. It rimmed out, and Thunder Basin will come back down. New for three, no good. Rebound by Monroe. Got to be able to finish those from point-blank range. He just put it up just a little bit too hard. Paxson brings it up, puts up a three, in and out. Very quick shot there. Still 31-28, minute 48 to go in the third. Bringing it over is New. Good screen set by Partlow. He went the other way, though, and then he double dribbled as he lost control for turnover number 7. So both teams with 7 now on the turnovers. Riverton greatly cleaned it up as Kelly will come in for Dale. So it's Hauk, Kelly, Monroe, Gantenbein, and Paxson. Minute 40 go. Riverton trails by 3. They had came all the way back on the virtues of a 9-0 run, and then were answered with a 6-0 run. And now here we are, 3-point game here. Paxson with it on the left wing, looking to drive. Cut off by Clausen. Looks to drive again, gets out to Monroe, though, on the far side. Monroe drives to the elbow, picks up, gets it to Kelly. Using a screen, no pick and roll there. Kelly now doesn't pick it, drives into the free throw line, picks up his dribble, passes out to Monroe on the left wing. Monroe looking to drive, spins, turns around with a fadeaway, no good. Rebound is going to go to Riverton. Now to Thunder Basin. New will bring it over the timeline as we go over 55 seconds to under 55 seconds to play. Gets it to Partlow. Partlow to Clausen. Clausen's going to shoot a three, and he's hot. That's another three for them, and they extend the lead back out to 6. 34-28. Kelly brings it over the timeline to Monroe. Monroe to Paxson. 28 seconds left in the third. Paxson with it on the left wing, looking to drive over to. They swing it all the way to Kelly, who's open for three. No good. Rebound is going to be gotten by, looks like Wagner, and Monroe is going to get called for a foul on that rebound attempt. That's his second, team third. And it's 34-28 with 16.9 seconds left in the third. Dale will come in now for Paxson. Going to give Paxson a little bit of a breather here. Inbound is to New. He's in no hurry to bring the ball up. Able to shake Dale a little bit. Gets to Clausen, who they'd switched on it. Clausen misses the three, his first miss. Kelly has it with 4 seconds. I don't think he realizes how much time is left. He doesn't. Did he get it off? No. They're going to say he did not. He realized that last second. So we'll go to the fourth now. Just realized I didn't change the quarter again. We'll go to the fourth now with the score 34-28. Bolts on top. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on KTAK and WYO Today.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter here on KTAK and WYO Today. The score is 34-28. It's gotten back out to a 6-point lead here. Trying to get the start of the people coming in. We're going to start with New, Wagner. Sorensen for them, Partlow, and Clausen. For Riverton, it will be Sheets, Dale, Paxton, the starters, Hauk, and Monroe. Inbound will be to Riverton. Haven't had a whole lot of jump balls today, just the changes on the quarter. Inbound to Paxton. Paxton drives, gets out to Dale. Dale looking to go baseline. Oh, he's stuck now. Gets out to Monroe. Monroe with a little 4-footer is good. Monroe now with 8 on the day, and it shrinks the lead down to 4, 34-30, 7:34 to play. New with it, out to Sorensen. Sorensen over to Clausen. Clausen going inside to Partlow. Back out to Clausen. Gets up to New, up top, New over to Sorensen, back up top to New, to Clausen on the right wing, all the way to Wagner on the corner. He dribbled to the free throw line, dishes out to New, New for 3, no good. Monroe with the rebound. Dale going to bring it over the timeline on the near side. They are going still left to right on your radio dial. He's going to dribble to the left of the key, gets it out to Sheets. Sheets drives in, tries to put it up, and they're going to get a foul. Looked like it was all ball, but good for Ty to drive in there and send himself to the free throw line. Foul is going to go against number 50, Partlow. That's his second. Team first of the fourth quarter. Sheets going the line. He's got... He hits the first. I was messing with his points. He's got 7 on the day. Second one, in, out, and back in again. So he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Lead is 2, 34-32 Thunder Basin. Clausen has it coming over the timeline, goes to the left wing, gets it New, back up top to Clausen, slightly to the right of the top of the key. He's looking to drive on Monroe. He does, puts up a little 6-footer, in, out, and in again, just like that free throw by Sheets. Back out to a 4-point lead for the Bolts. Dale with it now in the front court. Dale going off a screen by Monroe, gets his Sheets. Sheets driving baselines, going to stop from 6, no good. And Clausen will come away with it. Quickly gets it up to Wagner, who drives baseline. I think they're going to get Hauk with a block. It's going to be Hauk or Paxton, one of the two. It's going to be Paxton. That'll be his first, team first of the fourth. So we've got a timeout on the floor. Time red, 30-second timeout comes with 6:20 to play. We'll take it with them and be right back on KTAK.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
All right, and we're back here, 36-32, Thunder Basin with the lead. Riverton trying to close the gap here, looking to go 3-0 in the Flaming Gorge. But this one has been a tough one. Tough turnaround, tough everything, but no excuses will be made by the team. So I'll make them for them. This was a real quick turnaround from the three-point contest last night. Grand Thunder Basin was there, but I don't think they just played a full game at 7:40. That started at 7:40. So inbound out of the timeout is Thunder Basin. Riverton in man again. They've got it out to New guard by Sheets, who goes to Sorensen. He beats Dale, and they get out to Wagner. It causes Paxton to go up in the air, and now they're going to have an open look for 3 for Clausen, who leaves it short. Rebound will be by Sheets. Nice hands there to grab that rebound as he had kind of swipe it away as Thunder Basin had position. Swinging it around, Sheets winds up with it on the right wing. He's looking underneath, nothing there, looking for Paxton. Now he's going to look to drive. He's going to stop, pop from 8, leaves it short. Rebound by Thunder Basin. New's going to bring it over the timeline, gets it to Sorensen. Sorensen over to Clausen. Clausen at the top of the key, swings it over to Wagner. To Sorensen. Sorensen to New. New back over to Clausen. Clausen on the right wing, looking to drive, kicks it out to Sorensen. Sorensen to Clausen. Clausen drives in, puts it up from 11, and is good. Back out to a 6-point lead, 38-32. Dale bringing it over. Swings it over to Sheets. Sheets on the right wing. Sheets looking for Hauk, and it's going to be a kick ball by New. He's trying to thread the needle there on a pick and roll. 4:44 to play. It has been pretty much all Thunder Basin since midway through the second quarter, but they've never been able to really extend the lead out too much. Inbound by Dale to Sheets. Sheets drives, puts it up, no good, but he's going to get fouled. Foul is against New, his second, team second. That's the one thing for you to expect guys to be reaching and everything because they're showing tiredness and fatigue, but no one's really fouling a whole lot. Neither team getting in any kind of foul trouble, so that's been kind of impressive. The shooting percentages, for the most part, have been awful, except from the free throw line where Sheets hits both. He's now a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And he pulls Riverton back within 4. Clausen brings it up, gets it to New. New almost walked, that was an emphatic jump stop attempt. Gets it back over to Clausen on the right wing. Clausen over to New on the left. Looking to drive, does so, picks up his dribble though, and gets it right back after a pass. Now over to Wagner. Wagner hands it to Clausen. Clausen spins out to Wagner. Wagner going to drive baseline, kicks it out to New. New for 3, good. Do believe that might be the largest lead of the day. 41-34. Going to be a 30-second timeout by White, they're saying. So be by Thunder Basin comes with 4:03 to play in the fourth. We'll be right back. We'll take it with them. It's 41-34, Thunder Basin on top.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome back, 41-34 in favor of the Bolts. Their largest lead, I do believe, of the day. Riverton ball, under 4 minutes now to go. 7-point lead. Starters in for, it looks like, both teams now. Dale brings over the timeline to Sheets on the right wing. Inside to Hauk. Hauk turns, puts it up, blocked. Well, but they're going to call a foul. Ooh. Whoa. Foul on 24. Oh, I'm biased for Riverton, and even I was, why they've got it as his first. They called him for one earlier, but okay, we'll only give him that one. And Hauk misses the first free throw. He is 0 for 3 on the day. Free throws overall been good for Riverton today. Hauk has missed all 4 of his. Need to get him playing in the post. He's going to see a chance to hit some free throws. Need to get that percentage up, but he plays a great game defensively and on the boards. So just a little part of his game that would make him a little bit more complete for us. And they're going to get out to Clausen. Clausen for 3. That's kind of shocking. And it's going to go off of Riverton and out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Just been that kind of fourth quarter so far. Kind of shot the Clausen shot that 3. It was contested and it was quick. Hauk is going to come out now for Eli Lucas. Riverton kind of looking for offense here. Dale almost with the steal on the inbound, got a hand on it. It was tracked down by Sorensen on the near side, and they get to Clausen, who will now bring it up towards the top of the key as we're about to go under 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking to drive, yeah. He pushed Dale. I'm sure Dale embellished it a little bit, but there was a definite push off by Sorensen. That'll be his first team fourth of the quarter. Like to get those fouls so you can get some points with no time coming off. Monroe inbounds to Dale with 3:06 to play. Dale brings it over on the near side to Monroe. Over to Lucas on the left wing. Over to Sheets, and there we go. There's the fifth foul. Let's see who it's on. This one is on Wagner, who was guarding Paxson, has done a phenomenal job guarding Paxson, but will send Paxson to the line. He has no points in the second half. He's got 9 overall. He is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. First one on its way. Good. And they're going to want to get all the free throws they can to fall, so no time comes off. Second one on its way, good. Back down to a 5-point game. And we've got a timeout. Let's see by who. Timeout by Red. It'll be a full one, so it's timeout by Coach Sheets. And Riverton comes with 2:54. Score is 41-36. Riverton trails the Bolts by 5. We'll be right back on KTAK and YO Today.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
All right, welcome back. It is the Bolts of Thunder Basin 41, Riverton Wolverines 36. To reset it, Riverton just called a timeout, down by 5, 2:54 to play. This game's been played pretty darn quick, actually, and good job on the full court press, forces a timeout by Thunder Basin. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right back on KTAK.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
And welcome back to Riverton, to Rock Springs. This may be the quickest game we've called. I mean, they're all 32 minutes of playing time, obviously, but this one's, it's only 9:05. Usually these are at least an hour and a half, but not, like I said, not a lot of fouls, not a lot of great shooting either, but so a lot of up and down, not a lot of dead balls. I'm sure we'll get plenty now. With 2:54 to go, 5-point lead for the Thunder Basin. They had to call timeout as the press kept them from being able to get the ball inbound. Parker trying to get the steal, but they do get it inbounds and get it right back to Wagner. Wagner's going to bring it up to Sorensen, out to Clausen. Clausen gets it to New. Man-to-man defense here, pretty tightly in the grill of the Bolts is Riverton. New going to dribble it across the top of the key, hands it to Clausen, 2:35 to go. Back up to Clausen. Clausen, Monroe with the steal, just took it right out of his hands. Gets it up to Sheets. Sheets to Paxson. Paxson for 3. No good. Rebound by Lucas. Lucas brings out. He's looking for somebody. Gets it to Sheets. Sheets going to dribble in. Dribbles to the elbow. Gets it to Monroe. Monroe fades in. Puts it up. No good. And rebound is going to go to Thunder Basin. 2:04 to go. 41-36 still. Clausen with it. Monroe just literally took it out of his hands as he was standing there. Quite impressive there. Unfortunately, Riverton unable to finish. New with it now. Gets it back to Clausen. Clausen to 20. Back to Clausen. Lucas on him. Lucas reached in to try and get a steal. Unable to do so. Over to Sorensen. Sorensen to Wagner. To Clausen. Clausen on the left side. He's going to drive in. Puts up an 8-footer. No good. And a foul. So double harm there, potentially, but Clausen missed it. He will go to the line. The foul is against, well, Eli Lucas. It's his 4th. Only team 2nd. It'll send Clausen to the line, though, where he is perfect on the day. He is 4 for 4. First one is on its way and no good. Second one on its way is good. So lead back out to 6. Riverton brings it up. Sheets with it on the left side. Sheets looking to drive, does so, and loses the ball. Untimely turnover, number 8 there for Riverton. Comes with a minute 16. And we're going to get a timeout as Sheets was putting a lot of pressure on Wagner. It will be, looks to be a full. I think that may be all he has left, actually, by Thunder Basin. We'll take it with him. It's 42-38 Bolts here on KTAK.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at Wind River Care.
And we're back. Inbound by 20 after the timeout. They're going to look to bring it over the timeline. Trap, but Clausen is able to get it to New, who now gets it to number 10 as we go under. We are now under 1 minute to play in the game, 6-point lead. Riverton's got to figure out a way to get a steal or they've got a foul, one of the two. New to Clausen. The ball control is just working right now by Thunder Basin. And Sheets is going to throw a little bit of a shove into 10. That'll be Sheets' 4th, but at this point had to. That'll be team 3rd. They had 2 to give. So they need to foul in a hurry. 44.8 seconds left. 6-point game. They're going to need a little help here. 1, getting the stop. Number 2, Clausen, not the guy you really want to foul, but they're going to reach in anyway, is Drevin Monroe. That'll be his 3rd, team 4th. So next foul will be 2 shots for Thunder Basin. And on the inbound, it's going to be, let's see what the call here is. It's going to be a foul against New. He ran over Monroe, so that'll be their team 6. So Monroe going to go to the line with an opportunity, and Coach Williams is not happy with the referees here, and now they're discussing things. Let's see here. They've already given him the foul. Okay, now this is getting a little ridiculous. They're taking way too long on this. Okay, just go with it. You made the call. Usually your gut's right. So it's going to be an inbound by Riverton instead of a shot, instead of shooting. And now we've got all sorts of issues between the coaching staff of Thunder Basin and the refs having discussion themselves. Nonetheless, Drevin Monroe going to look to inbound, gets it into Sheets with 40 seconds left. He's going to look to drive, spin, do not go up with that. Gets out to Monroe wisely. Gets it to Paxson. Paxson going to shoot a three, and he's fouled on the three. So he's going to go to the line to shoot three. 0, that's on New. That's, again, his fourth now. He got one back-to-back fouls here. 30.6 seconds left. Paxson going to the line. First one on its way, good. Six for 7 on the day right now. 7 of 8 now. Let's get that score up. Pulled within 4. 30.6 seconds left. Third free throw about to be on the way by Parker. And he missed it, but Monroe with the rebound puts it up. No good. Dale tries to get the rebound. They have to foul. Monroe with the miss. 42-38, and Paxson just stares at it. And that's going to be against Eli Lucas. That's his 5th. Team 5th. So we'll be sending Clausen to the line. Not really the guy you want to send to the line. He has missed 1 on the day, has Clausen from the free throw line. Now, granted, it was one of his last ones, but it's a 4-point lead right now. And it's quite as church in here. Hits the first one. Extends the lead back out. Unfortunately, Riverton unable to convert those 3 free throws to at least eat into it. Second one on its way. In, out, and back in again. So it's back out to a 6-point lead with 24 seconds left. Dale's going to look to drive, and he's going to get called for a double dribble. So with 20.8 seconds left, we'll see if Riverton chooses to foul here or not. But they are going to press, but it's getting pretty late. Definitely the best team that Riverton's going to face, that has faced down here. And you do wonder what would happen with Derek DeVries in the game. Houck going to foul on the inbounds. He's going to foul number 10. That'll be Hunter's first. Team now has been over the limit. So it'll send number 10 to the free throw line. He hasn't shot anything in the second half. He was 1 for 3 from the field in the first half. 19 seconds left. Chance to get this up to a 8-point lead potentially. First one on its way, good. They have shot extremely well from the free throw line. Can't take that away from them at all. Second one up and in. So 46-38. Riverton trailing by 8 to Thunder Basin with 19 seconds left. And Thunder Basin in a bit of a press. Parker's going to break that easily. He gets it out to Sheets for a 3, and Sheets hits from 3. So 11.7 seconds left, 5-point game. Timeout, full timeout by Coach Sheets. Comes with 11.7 left in the ball game. We'll take it with him. Be right back on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 5-point lead after the 3 by Ty Sheets. for the Thunder Basin Bolts. We'll see how this few seconds left, 11.7 to be exact, plays out. Riverton's going to need to have some chaos and a little bit of luck. They get the inbound number 10. He's going to be able to milk off about 3 seconds, now 4 seconds. He's going to lose control of it. Monroe with the steal, going to take it all the way up and good. And there's a timeout on the floor. So Monroe with the steal, he just dribbled it a little bit too long, but that does come with 2.6 seconds left. So it is 46-43. We're going to stay with it here and give you a little bit of the stats. We're going to have to get out of the way here kind of quick after we interview the coach and the player of the game here as Rock Springs is looking to set up. So we're going to try and total up some points so far in the game. So it looks like right now Ty Sheets has 13, Monroe with 10. Brody Dale has got 7 right now. Looks like Paxton has 13. And that's kind of your scores. That is your scores. So looking to inbound, they get it in with 2 seconds left, and they don't even give him the foul. And they're going to say that's the game. Sheets doesn't look overly happy. They didn't give him the foul, but final score here is going to be 46-43 in favor of Thunder Basin, the first defeat down here for Riverton. So we'll be right back, and we'll be here with a very abbreviated Click It or Ticket postgame show on KTAK and Why Did I?
Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
All right, we are joined here by our, let's get the right one up here actually, by our Papa Murphy's player of the game, Brody Dale. He finishes with 7 points. Started off that 9-0 run with 5 consecutive. Brody, what's it like playing late in the day and then turn around playing at 8 a.m.?
It was a little bit tired. I mean, we were super tired this morning. We didn't come out with lots of energy, which is partly why we probably lost this game, because we didn't come out with lots of energy, working on 6 hours of sleep, but we got to come out better than that.
Yeah, it was a tight turnaround then to get here, and we're still waiting for the doors to be unlocked when we show up. So when y'all came, what was the message at halftime? Because y'all went into halftime down by 6 and went on a 9-0 run immediately after.
We just talked about like recessive screens. Like we need to get Parker a screen, and then the guy needs to slip. Just lots more movement and wanting the ball, and just being more aggressive and coming out with defensive intensity.
Well, a tough opponent for Wolverines in the scoring column. You with 7. What's it like taking over and playing the majority of the game? You're now the point guard of this team when Parker's had it the past 2 years. What's it like taking over for him?
I don't. Just trying to take care of the ball.
Smile for your friend. He's taking a photo. I don't know why, but so taking care of the ball, you do an excellent job with that. Tell me, what is the secret to your defensive intensity? You seem to always be able to get a hand into the passing lane even when they don't expect you to be able to.
I just my goal is always to be the pest, because everybody hates the guy that's always in your face. So that's just always my goal. So I've just been trying to work on that at practice and during these first games.
So you heard it. Brody Dale wants to be the next J.J. Redick. He wants to be the most hated guy on the floor. We want to thank Brody for joining us. We know he's probably hungry and tired, so we'll let him get out of here. We'll be right back on the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KTAK.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Serves delicious fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
All right, welcome back to the KTAK Click It or Ticket. Play of the game is going to be Drevin Monroe. The Gatorade play of the game, Drevin Monroe with an absolute emphatic block in the second quarter, and it thundered through a pretty open gym at the time. We're going to roll right into our post-game stats here. First for Thunder Basin, New with 5, Sorensen with 6, Wagner with 4, number 10 with 4, and number 20 with 2. Really, it was Clausen who caused the most headaches. He led all scores with 25. Then as we flip on over to Riverton stat sheet, really the difference being most likely is only 4 people getting in the score column. And the leading scorers were Ty Sheets and Parker Paxson with 13, Monroe with 10, and Dale with 7. All right, we're going to wrap this up now. We've got the Rock Springs radio crew needing to take our place, so we're going to send out a message here. Leanne, if you hear me, go ahead and take me off the air as soon as I hit the ads. We'll see you again at 2:40. Again, your final here, 46-43, Thunder Basin. We'll see you at 2:40 with the Lady Wolverines and Lady Outlaws.
Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.